Hi everyone, this is Mike. I'm just here to show a little bit about this little device. This is called a Stream Deck. And what it is that it allows you to create some shortcuts as well as some macros on these buttons so that you can hopefully help with marking or being able to just do classroom management or other quick things throughout your day. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So right now you should be able to see somewhere up here the main desktop, as well as maybe up here or down here an actual image of the Stream Deck. You can see in the Stream Deck that there is the buttons loaded. This isn't the home screen. I'm just going to go ahead and click and go to the home screen, which has a bunch of shortcuts. One of the easiest shortcuts that I've put here in the center is just this LO logo to go straight to LOHS TV. So as I press it, unfortunately, I'm just waiting for the browser to load, but you will be able to actually see that it goes straight to LOHS TV. One of the things with this is that it doesn't actually need Chrome to be open. When you hit the button, as long as the URL is already set, then it'll just go ahead and open up your last web browser that you've used. So also from here, like maybe I want to go quickly to someplace like attendance. I do have a bunch of links that I've loaded into my Stream Deck. So if I wanted to go to Power School and do attendance, it is just right there, ready to go. So that once again, I can go ahead and just get there at a click. Other things in the Stream Deck is that maybe I do want to go to things like, easy buttons to go to one of my Google Classroom classes. So this is going to go to my period 2 or my period 4 class, since I've clearly put this on wrong. But it does allow us to save these locations. Maybe they're Google Drive locations, maybe Gmail. So it is once again easier to get to. Other things that it can do. So if I had to go ahead and do some formative feedback on a paper, then inside of a Google Doc, which I'm just quickly loading up right now, what I can do is that I can actually do macros that give some formative feedback quite quickly. Like here, there is already an example of a comment, but if I wanted to add a brand new comment, I can just easily highlight the location that I want to put that comment in. And then this maybe is a -1 critical analytical response. So I can go into something like the thoughts and understanding and then have a bunch of responses. That is, if I click on any of them, it would then take that highlighting and then immediately put in the comment for that particular section. I also just want to give a shout out to Anna Byrne, who sent over these English templates from J. Percy Page. But I didn't want to leave math and science out of it as well. So I was trying to think about how in the world can I actually get math and science as something like a relevant example. So one of the things I'm going to first do is I'm going to go ahead and go to the desktop, which there's this nice button here on the home screen to just go to the desktop. And I'm going to go ahead and load up the TI-83 calculator. So now that the calculator is loaded, one of the things, I know I don't have a lot of buttons on this screen, but one thing that I was thinking may be applicable is that if you were doing some of your lessons that have a lot of constants or things that you're constantly typing in again, I have this quick button to do the universal constant for gravity so that it can go ahead and put those buttons in for you so that you don't have to keep typing them in every single time. Maybe you want to do things like load in some sounds, right? So maybe you want to load in something like Jeopardy. Right? Maybe you want to have some timers, right? You can also have some timers, maybe set a 1-minute timer and then have that ring for your students. Or even if you just want to have a full screen clock ready to go for an exam, these are all definitely options that you can load into the Stream Deck. It does take a little bit of setup, but once it is set, it can definitely save lots of time. That's everything from me. We'll go back to real life me for any other questions. Thanks, bye.